I don't know, I just don't trust this Bill. I don't trust him at all. Please don't open the gate, man. Just don't. Alright, thank God. Alright, let's heal up and it's time to get the save. Oh my bloody breadcrumbs. And it had to be Dwight of all people. Of course, brilliant. Hey YouTube, it's Never Say Die here with the very first video ever. I cannot hide my excitement. A few words about me. I am a competitive DBD player and I just recently started streaming on Twitch. And with teaching being my professional background, I sort of always wanted to share my experiences with other people, hence this video, I guess. This video is going to be the first installment in a series of videos that I'm planning to make. And this series, as you can see from the title, is going to revolve around survivor tips. And a couple of notes. These videos will be about solo surviving only. You don't always get to play with your friends and you don't always have friends, full stop. Story of my life. In each video I'm going to cover 6 tips. I don't want the videos to be very long. I want them to be something you could watch on your way home, on public transport, or during school breaks or university breaks, whatever. There will be 5 general tips from beginner to advanced level. The first one is going to be the easiest to understand, and the farther we go, the more advanced the tips will become. And there will be 1 killer specific tip to help you deal with a certain killer in certain situations. The tips in the videos are going to be random as hell because it doesn't matter if I stream or not, I always record my games. Sometimes I would rewatch my recordings to sort of analyze what helped me to get out of this or that situation. And if I see that I can give a good piece of advice based on these situations, I will put them in the videos. And of course, I will do my absolute best to keep this series going. I will try to publish the videos regularly, once a week, hopefully. Also, as I said, I want the material to be quite concise. That's why the videos are going to be rather fast-paced. So if you have any additional questions regarding any of the tips that I've given in the videos, or you just want to reach out to me and say hi, I stream on Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays on Twitch. The link will be in the description below. And of course, you're always welcome to join our most brilliant, non-toxic, best ever, without a shadow of a doubt, community on Discord. The link will be also in the description. Without further ado, let's get into the tips. 1. Check for ruin at the start of the match. First thing you do when you're next to a gen, you do not hold M1 like you would hold someone who delivers you a free pizza every day hostage. You tap M1 ever so slightly and then release it to see if any sparks will come out of the generator like it's Christmas time. If they don't, now it's time to show how skilled you are at holding M1. If they do, however, it may be a better idea to leave the generator and look for the hex. If a couple of you spawned right next to a gen and your teammate started working on it a tad earlier than you, give him a sign. Give him a sign that he should release it to check for ruin. You can do it in multiple ways, but I prefer to spam control till I die because I'm an idiot. 2. 99 you're unbreakable. Unbreakable is an amazing perk and it's fun to use, but don't get too excited about picking yourselves up from the ground. What you want to do before you use your unbreakable, which in most cases you can use only once per game, you want to look around and see if there are any teammates around you. If there are, you may want to 99 your unbreakable instead of activating it and wait for the teammate to pick you up so that you keep your unbreakable. Now, don't get me wrong, the game you're watching right now is Batman and Robin level of crap. It's terrible, I don't like it. However, this is a good example of me saving my unbreakable by letting my teammate pick me up so that I could use unbreakable myself later on in the game, as you can see with your beautiful eyes. Also, bonus tip, doesn't matter how crap the game is, you just never give up hope. You keep fighting till the end, whatever that end may be. Never say die. Also, while Unbreakable is active, do not forget to 99 your progress bar instead of 95ing it as you typically would without Unbreakable. I know that this is only a fraction of a second that you're saving, however, this could be very, very crucial, who knows. 3. 4-second exit gate opening technique. Sometimes you find yourself in this dire situation. It's like going to a pizzeria and the only thing they serve is a pineapple pizza. I love pineapple pizza, by the way. Don't at me. You're one-on-one with a killer, endgame collapse, hatch closed. You need to play very slowly and steadily from then on. You see, I even ditched the useless Brum medkit to make my character model stealthier. So you come up to the gate, and this is the most crucial moment in the game for you. Of course, what killers do in these situations, they patrol the area, they go from one gate to another. And not always this window of time whilst the killer is away is enough for you to open the gate fully. And sometimes you wish it was smaller, and that is why we have the 4-second exit gate opening technique. All you need to know is that it takes 20 seconds to open the exit gate and 5 seconds for the first light bulb on the panel to light up. And that is why the killer can never see the difference between the exit gate panel with 0 progress on it and the one with 4 seconds worth of progress on it. So what you do, you wait for the killer to leave the area. See how Spineshield helped me up a bit there, was a bit lucky. And as soon as the killer leaves, you go up to the gate, you open it for 4 seconds, and then you go hide again. You wait for the killer to come back, and when the killer leaves again, having not spotted anything, you open the gate fully. Now, even this sometimes will not be enough, but all we can do in these situations is maximize our chances of escaping, which we did. 4. Do not cleanse dull totems. When you see a dull totem in a game, just do not cleanse it unless you have inner strength or some ridiculous totem cleansing challenge. You may want to look around to see what notable objects you can find next to the totem. In this case, there are 3, an exit gate, a hook, and a gen, and then run off to complete your gen rushing mission. Cleansing these totems is not only an utter waste of time, but also it deprives you of the information you've just gathered. Should you come across nowhere at the end of the game, which is a common thing on yellow, purple and green ranks, you will have a perfect idea where to look for it. Some people say that they cleanse these totems to try and get rid of Nowhere entirely by the end of the game by cleansing all 5 of them, but in a solo surviving game without team coordination, this is very, very, very challenging and unlikely. I wouldn't do that. 5. Bluff Decisive Strike. Decisive Strike is one of the strongest perks in the game, and similar to Borrowed Time, they can sometimes help you even when you don't have them. Bluffing Decisive Strike means that if you get unhooked and then chased by the killer soon afterwards, and you realize that there is nothing for you to use and you're definitely going down, just stop and stand there, pretending that you don't care. Now, of course, as with any mind game, it doesn't always work, but it may get killer into thinking that you're just this arrogant rascal who doesn't care about getting down because you have DS. So what may end up happening is that the killer leaves you and then you pick yourself up. This strategy works even better if you have Unbreakable. I didn't have it in the game that you're watching right now. Now, as you can see, this move worked not even once but twice on this specific killer. And I do need to point out that this move is only viable against stronger killers, because less experienced killers will just not have the awareness of you maybe having a DS, and they will just pick you up and you end up mind gaming yourself basically. And last but not least, the killer specific tip, number 6, do not drop or God forbid camp pallets against Legion during his frenzy. I know this sounds good on paper. You wait for Legion at pallet, you stun Legion, Legion loses power, Legion loses shit, Legion disease, game over. But what you need to understand is experienced Legions will know that, and they will respect the pallet, and they will hit you anyway, and you just wasted a pallet. And don't even get me started on what this kid is trying to do here. I was running out of my power anyway, so what she could have done there is just press W and easily escaped, because I would suffer from a fatigue. But she just, I don't know, I'm speechless. She just wasted a pallet, got the hit, lost the 100-meter sprint to a drunk snail and all that stuff. And please be very careful about trying to blind the Legion at a pallet, because what experienced Legions will do, they will activate the power, they will wait for them to blind you, and the power gets deactivated automatically upon them getting blinded, and they will hit you with the basic attack when they vault over, which just happened before your eyes there. And that was very unfortunate for the team, because not only did they lose a shack pallet, but also it was a basement hook. So yeah, that's it for the first set of solo surviving tips. This is my first YouTube video in my entire life. This is all very new to me, so any feedback is welcome, constructive or otherwise. Actually, would like it to be constructive only. And subscribe to the channel if you like the video. Let's try to get it to, I don't know how many subs. And do follow my Twitch. I stream on Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. The schedule is on my Twitch page. And yeah, as I typically say, doesn't matter if it's game or life, never say die. Never give up. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it myself probably. Oh, no, not yet. Hello.